All right. Good morning. It's Friday, October 6th. We're in the Parks and Cemetery Committee meeting. Present today, Councilman Schramm and Councilman Schuyler, along with Parks and Cemetery Supervisor Marty Peterson and Public Works Director Troy Kruger. It's all yours, Troy.
I don't have anything to discuss in parks. We're just down to the end of the year, mowing grass, a little weed eating, and so I'm just gonna turn it over to the councilman to ask any questions about budget, and if we don't have any, that's the meeting.
Okay. Cemetery looks like pretty good shape still, budget-wise. And McDonald's is the only expenditure, isn't it?
There'll just be some repairs and maintenance.
Okay.
There'll be some supplies that'll be spent at the end of the year just to get his mowers and everything back up to 100% or
Okay.
closest to 100% as we can get them.
Okay.
You guys have started fall fertilizing?
Yeah, just yesterday.
Did you buy all your fertilizer already?
That's all. We had some left over. We used that up, and then there's 2 pallets coming in. So there's $2,000 coming in.
Okay.
And we have not been charged by, we just discussed it yesterday.
Grass seed,
Grass seed.
and then
That was what, a couple thousand?
probably a couple thousand in the aerator yet. We haven't paid for that.
Okay.
So we have two McDonald's accounts, two different things.
No,
Says McDonald's City Park and then McDonald's again for another 5,000.
You are correct.
Well, I just wondered.
I don't know why.
this is the finance office sheet. That would be a question for the finance officer. There was McDonald's, there was $5,000 put in there for,
Just
just doing the
sod and whatnot.
the sod and everything, but we've already spent that money, you know. I don't know why she has it lit twice in here.
Well, because if that's the case, you really didn't overspend.
No.
No. That's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah, that's never been on there before like that. Does it have the same,
But
I
the
can't see it, I don't have my glasses. Does it have the same GL
16,001
code?
No, it's a different bullet. It's .003, and the second one is .005. I'm
But then on
guessing,
the agri-lime, we didn't have anything budgeted to do agri-lime, and yet we spent 4,700. Is that possible that that's where that is?
No, McDonald's was just for doing the sod and the sprinklers and,
I think the agri-lime was in the supplies, so total of that, wasn't it?
It's got its own line.
yeah,
I
we
see
wouldn't,
that, but
Agri-Lime does, but we wouldn't have broke it out. We wouldn't have broke
Oh,
out.
I see the main column of supplies.
Yeah.
That's why it has 0, okay. I understand now, yep, good.
this is through September.
This is through the 30th. Yep. This is the most recent one.
Okay.
So I mean, we're only 5 days or whatever, 6 days.
Yeah.
In on this.
So we're pretty close.
And my sheets that I keep are pretty close to this. You've obviously spent more because I've taken out, you know, because I'm up to date on your POs, but it's not, they're not real far off.
Okay.
Nothing to be worried about or anything. I mean, you still have quite a bit of money in both departments. Cemetery, we had some bigger projects planned, and like the $10,000 for the cemetery roads. And I don't know if we'll get to those or not. You know, we'll try to,
Yeah.
you know, time permitting, but
In the oil.
the oil, we have to try and get oil, and we got a lot of projects yet to get it completed this year.
don't have anything else. Do you, Brad?
Nope.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
That elevator worked really well yesterday.
Yes.
Did you go by?
I watched that.
Yeah, we didn't get no rain last night, though.
No. I told you 40%.
Does that mean 60% we won't?
Yeah.
Correct. No, it worked well, don't you? I kind of watched them. It was very nice.
Good thing Chris got that all fixed up and running for you.
So did we ever get a quote or a bid on doing that island that comes into town on 44th?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got it 2 different times, but, got to get over there and dig that up and find out where everything's at. After the state went through, they ripped out all of the city stuff.
That's what I understood.
So we have to dig up that 6-inch main, and then we have to re-tap it. Both parties that were expressed and actually expressed interest in doing the project would prefer a 2-inch line, so they could use bigger heads and have to put less heads out there, 50-footers instead of 25-footers. And, but the last time I talked to either one of those, they were not available for a while yet.
Okay. So it'll probably be a next spring or next summer deal?
Yeah, and Marty and I talked about that, reseeding that, and I don't think we want to mess with it until we know we can get water on it and get it growing, but yeah, definitely a spring project for sure. We'll get it done this spring.
Because did it seem that when the city workers tried to install the sprinklers themselves, wasn't that a lot of junk, I'm gonna call it junk dirt in there, or not?
Rocky.
It's
Like rocky and,
It's not,
Pebbly. We'll say
Huh?
pebbles. Pebbly.
Pebbly, rocky.
it's not the best dirt. Yeah,
But with water, it'll grow.
oh, okay.
is there grass coming up out there now?
I don't know. I mowed it once earlier this spring, here and there, but not much.
I mean, last time I just walked it and looked at it, it was 80% weeds.
Fireweed and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think probably the way to go there is just spray it, kill everything, let them put in their sprinklers, go back, reseed it, and then put water on it.
and not worry about replacing the topsoil or anything. Because it just seemed like it was just junk.
I've talked to, that
Huh?
would be a discussion to have with the DOT, and topsoil, good topsoil is hard to come by.
Is it?
And it's, we were actually able to get a hold of some this year, and we got how many loads? 100?
I don't remember.
Like it cost us $12,000. And it would take quite a few loads to dig that out and redo that. I don't think the city needs to, I mean, that would be an expense that I don't think we should have to.
That's why I asked the question, just looking for,
I think that would be something that the DOT would need to do that. That was their project. That was,
that would be for them to fix then? That's what you're saying? Okay. Okay.
yeah, dirt goes fast.
Yeah.
So are we planning on replacing the lights at Leahy Bowl next spring or summer then, or what was the plan on that? Or is there one?
I thought, we're just gonna buy replacement bulbs for the ones that are currently in there.
Okay, that's what I understood.
Yep.
Right.
That you decided on, yeah,
Yep,
okay.
Yeah, 'cause you upped the budget by $4,000 or something for that.
Okay.
yeah, it was, you guys gave us enough money to get
Well,
it
I'm
done.
just trying to remember, and then if you wanna get on there while it's frozen, if it freezes, or when the right time was to, because we'll need a crane for that, will we not, or?
They make lifts that go 85 feet. We'll rent a piece of equipment to do it,
Okay.
get them in there.
I think Chamberlain told me that Muth Electric had had replaced theirs, that it was, that maybe they must have a piece of equipment that would
Yeah.
reach theirs. And they have, I'm sure the same looks like the same towers that we have. I couldn't tell you if they're 80 footers or not, but
Marty wants to do it, so.
No,
Marty wants to climb up there? Yeah.
no.
That's twice you've said that, and
And the
very
rookie
sternly
looks
and
long.
No, I'm with Marty. Anything over 6 foot, I tend to not
Who-
like.
Who wants to do it the least, you or Rusty?
I don't know, is he scared of heights?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
He doesn't like getting 2 feet off the ground.
I could do it, but I don't want to. Not today in the wind.
I'll tell you, I couldn't do it. Speaker height was high enough for me.
That's all I got.
Good enough. Thank you. Do you want to cut it, Joe?
yep, I can, man.
How much seed did that take to do that boulevard?
Most of that 50-pound bag, there's
Oh, really?
probably 10 pounds left in